Okay, I had a really good kiln opening, so I kind of wanted to share some good results for a change instead of my troubles that I have. I did quite a few small things on porcelain. This is P5 porcelain by Highwater Clay. And I've probably shown this before, but I use transparent glazes by Kentucky Mudworks. This is just sort of a variety of colors. It's mostly the beachy turquoise ones. They're just really, really beautiful and reliable with this clay so far. And I have used them on other clay too, but on the porcelain it looks the best. Just gorgeous. It shows up all the texture. The colors are perfect. They overlap great. There's never any trouble with them. I can usually go pretty close to the foot. I wax them and dip them and pour them and just get glaze on there any way I can. And it doesn't run. It's just, they're just great. I can't say enough good things about them. They're perfect every time I cone 6. So I make a lot of these little dishes here and they sell really well for me. So in these colors, that's the way to go. So I also have a lot of magnets that I do in the same glazes, and you can go, like I say, right, kind of like right to the edge, and it doesn't run at all. So they've been fantastic. So the other thing is, let me go over. I'm inside, so I don't know how the color will be, but probably the best kiln opening for mugs that I have ever had. I took a risk. Now, first of all, the problem that I had before when I talked about the clay trouble, it was with this clay right here, which is Bunkum White by Highwater. This came out fine. For once, I had one of them come out. But I switched clays back over to Desert Buff, which is a cone 5/6 stoneware. I was worried it'd be too dark. I have used it before and I thought it was a little too dark, but it's actually perfect for making mugs like this. So I was really, really happy to see the results. I took a risk on the glaze combination. Let me just, it's backlit, so that won't work. That's better. This is Spruce Blue, and this is Copper Patina. Now the Copper Patina is by Kentucky Mudworks, and the Spruce Blue is by Clayscapes. And they do make a Copper Patina, but I don't have that one, and I've been using the Kentucky Mudworks one. I took a risk. I've never done this before, this glaze combo, but that is, it just came out wonderful. I mean, I couldn't be happier with how that looks. The Copper Patina, I dipped it really fast, because it's a thick coat will blister, and I have had problems with that. So if you're going to use a copper glaze like that, just dip it really quick. And it's not food safe, so it can only be on the outside of the mug, but I was really happy with the results of this. So all of my medallions on the front of my mugs were fine. I did have just a little bit of a separation on one, but it was fine anyways. And that's a huge difference from the results I had before, where I lost like 12 mugs in one firing. So Desert Buff is the way to go. So I have a few mugs like that. And I tried some glaze combos. I think I was just getting really tired of glazing yesterday, and I decided just to dip whatever. This is Petunia, which is the name of their purple glaze. It's Kentucky Mudworks, and Jade Moss, also by Kentucky Mudworks. And they're both just fantastic, stable. Look how close I went on the foot there. No running at all. The overlap is nice. Perfect. So now I know I can do that. What else? I also tried Sunflower by Kentucky Mudworks with Spruce Blue. It's a good combo. The yellow is pretty bright, but it's an interesting glaze anyways. And spruce blue does this kind of weird drippy thing. A little bit of extra dripping down will produce that kind of look, which is fine. It gives it like a stoneware look. But that's Spruce Blue by Clayscapes. I need to order more of that for sure. That's a great glaze. And on red clay, this is Red Rock by Highwater. This is Hillbilly Blues by Kentucky Mud Works with Jade Moss. And I think, I'm not really sure what I did over the other. I'm going to have to do more record keeping with that. But I think I put Jade Moss down on everything first. So it would be Hillbilly Blues over Jade Moss. And no dripping pretty much is perfect. So, you know, it's hard to get this vertical line look with drippy glazes because your overlap is pretty much, you know, maybe like an inch wide. No matter how hard you try, it's going to end up being like a half an inch to an inch wide. And then if you have drippy glaze, that overlap is right there, so it's going to drip. So it's hard to find the right kind of glazes to use. And Jade Moss all by itself on Red Rock clay. I love this clay too. So I'm kind of finally getting to the point where I'm finding the clays that I want to use for mugs, especially because it is kind of hard to find the right kind of clay for mugs. It shouldn't be as hard, but it is. And I'm trying some tree handle mugs. These are tree handle mugs. And finding the glazes for these is going to be really hard too. This can be really drippy. This is Jade Moss, and I painted Juno's Gold by Kentucky Mud Works on the handle first. And it is a nice look. It's a very natural look on this Red Rock clay. So anyways, it was a really great kiln opening for a change, and just happy with the glazes and the clay, and I thought somebody else might benefit from hearing about what works on what clay. So this is my results. So thank you for watching.